Hello, respected professor and my dear friends. My name is Cheryl Nazareth, and today my project presentation will focus on the financial performance of the Coca Cola Company pertaining to the year 2017. In my presentation, I will focus on the company profile, which will tell us what exactly the company is all about. I will also focus on the ownership details, the financial reports and information, the income statement, the balance sheet, cash flow statements, the stock information, who are the different competitors for the Coca Cola Company, what are the ethics and the corporate governance, and then I will conclude my overall presentation. Now, Coca-Cola Company, we all know and we all enjoy drinking Coca-Cola on special occasions. Now, as I was drinking the same, it came to my mind what made Coca-Cola Company come into existence. And upon doing a research, I came across that the Coca-Cola Company was incorporated on September 5, 1919, and is one of the leading beverage producers in the world. Its headquarters are in Atlanta, and in 2017, its annual dividends increased for the 55th year in a row. Coca Cola is recognized as the world's most valuable brand and is often associated with happiness. In fact, Coca Cola means delicious happiness in Mandarin. This slide shows us again about the company profile, and it shows that it has 132 years of experience and has its product sold in more than 200 countries and territories and has more than 500 beverage brands. When focusing on its disciplined growth, we see that the net operating revenues as recorded in 2017 came to $35.4 billion. The return to share owners in dividends and net share repurchases as of 2017 were recorded at 8.3 billion. The market capitalization for last year came to $195.4 billion, and with 56 years of consecutive annual dividend increases as of February 2018. When focusing on the ownership details, we see that the Coca Cola Company is a public company when we read about the types of ownership in Chapter 1 in our textbook. A public company trades its shares, and we see that the Coca Cola Company has its shares on the New York Stock Exchange, which means that this company is owned by the thousands of its shareholders and investors around the world. The first Coca-Cola shares were issued in 1990, and the initial stock symbol for this company is KO, which was replaced by CCO. The below table shows us the different shareholders with the names, equities, and their percentage in the company. When focusing on the financial reports, we see that as per the 2018 quarterly reports, the net revenues declined from 8% to 8.9 billion, which impacted 15% of the refranchising of this company owing to bottling operations. The organic revenues, the non-GAAP, increased by 5%, were driven by sales growth of more than 2% and the price mix growth of more than 2%. On June 2018, the Coca-Cola Company's board of directors also declared a regular quarterly dividend of 39 cents per common share. The board also approved the company's 56th consecutive annual dividend increase, raising the quarterly dividend 5.4% from 37 cents to 39 cents per common share. This is equivalent to an annual dividend of 1.56 per share to up to $1.48 per share in 2017. Now, income statement. An income statement is also known as a profit and loss statement, and it indicates the amount of profits generated by a firm over a given period of time. When we focus on the income statements, we see that the income statement presents information on the financial results of a company's business activities over a period of time. The income statement communicates how much revenue the company generated during a period and what cost it incurred in connection with generating the revenue. Now, as per the slide, we see that the Coca-Cola company's net operating revenues declined from 2015 to 2016 and then further from 2016 to 2017. The operating income, which is the net result for the period of deducting operating expenses from the operating revenues, again declined from 2015 to 2016 and further from 2016 to 2017. The revenue as of 2017 is recorded to 9.702 billion as compared to the forecast of 9.652 billion dollars. The balance sheet. The balance sheet tells us about a firm's summary of its financial position for a specific period of time by providing us information about the assets, liabilities, and the shareholders' equity. It is important to remember that the common accounting equation is assets is equal to the liabilities plus the owner's equity. Now, as per the Coca-Cola Company financials retrieved from the NASDAQ website, we see that its total assets amounted to 87.9 billion for 2017 and its representing items were brought to the aid as a firms of operations or to increase its economic values. Then focusing on the liabilities, we see that the total liabilities of Coca-Cola for the year 2017 totaled to 70.82 billion. Cash flow statements. A statement of cash flow shows how changes in the balance sheet accounts and income affect cash and cash equivalents, as well as provides information about the operating, investing, and financing activities. Now, if we go through the company financials of the cash flow statements of the Coca-Cola company, we see that this company had cash and cash equivalents of $8.56 billion at beginning of the year and $6.01 billion at the year end for 2017. The company also saw an outflow of $2.39 billion in negatives from investing activities from 2017. Now, a negative cash flow is generated when shares are repurchased, dividend payments are made, interest on loans are paid back, and a positive cash flow means that the company gets cash because of issuance of stocks or bonds. Stock information. Another aspect which is important for us to know when dealing with the financial condition of a company is to know about its stock information. Now, as per the last working day in 2018, which was October 12 as of date, the Coca-Cola company saw an increase from 0.04 to 0.09% in its stock. Competitors. It is also important to know who are the different competitors for Coca-Cola in the beverage industry. So we see that some of its major competitors are Pepsi, Red Bull, and Dr. Pepper Snapple, with Pepsi making a revenue of $63.5 billion and gross profits of $28.8 billion. Red Bull amounting to 6.3 billion cans with a turnover reaching 6.282 billion euros, and with Dr. Pepper Snapple reporting and introducing 50 refreshing brands with a revenue of $6.4 billion, of which 90% has earned from the US market. Corporate governance. A company is famous not just because of its profit making, but it is also important to know the goodwill and the good status that it has. The Coca-Cola company is also committed to a good corporate governance, a good corporate culture, which promotes long-term interest of share owners. The strengthening board and management accountability and help build public trust in the company. The company's corporate governance materials include the corporate governance guidelines, the company's certificate of incorporation, bylaws, code of conduct, business ethics, business policy, etc. In my final conclusion, I would say that as per the main synopsis for Coca-Cola Company as of 2017, we see that the net operating revenue amounted to $35.41 billion, the gross profits amounting to $22.15 billion, and the operating income amounting to $7.5 billion. The financial analysis of the company shows that over the years, 2017 was a good year for this company. The Coca-Cola balance sheet for 2017 showed us the total assets of 87.9 billion. The profit and loss statement showed us a revenue of 35.41 billion, and the cash equivalents for 2017 were recorded for $6.01 billion. The Coca-Cola Company delivered strong fourth quarter operating results and achieved, or even we can say exceeded, the company's full year guidance in 2017. While reported net revenues continue to be impacted primarily by ongoing refranchising initiatives, the company delivered growth across all operating segments. Throughout 2017, the company made great progress in transforming the culture of the organization to be more nimble and entrepreneurial, proving 2017 a more profitable year for the company. Thank you for watching.